This is part 9 of the .NET MAUI app that we are making. And right now there are two views that are blank. So let's fill in those views, and this is the first view edition page. We're going to add some UI to it. Now here, let us add a let's add a stack layout. I think this horizontal stack layout is fine. Go with it. And add some vertical options to this. And give it the vertical options of center. That's it. Close the horizontal stack layout. Forgot one more thing, that we should add a horizontal options as well. So add horizontal options to center, and that is it. You've got the horizontal option center. Then let's create a label text. This is gonna display another label text, and this is called text color white, and that is it. Then let's create a new label text, as this one is also a label text. Let's get it a text color of white, just white color, and just give it the color of white. And finally, label text equals to plus. Next, we need an empty label text again. So this is empty, we don't want anything in it. And let's give a text color of white, and that is all of the text color we need for this. Then we'll create a new label text, and this one is going to be equals to, and finally give it text color of white. Okay, next we need is a vertical stack layout with the, I think we don't need any options in it, so just create it. Inside this we want a entry, so this is an entry, placeholder, answer. That is it. And entry, placeholder, answer, we just have a text, which is nothing. Then we have some background color. We can actually just put this to white. Anyway, now I will remove these text colors. Okay, so I'm going to delete them one by one, slowly and nicely. Okay, make sure to leave no spacing between these. Okay, that's it really. Then we'll create a new vertical stack layout with no options, so we just need to directly create it. In this we want a button, so we shall create button. Let's create a button text, and what is inside this is equals to button text is equals to. No, I don't think that's a good one. Maybe we should just say check. Anyway, we're going to move all the wrong UI systems that look pretty shabby. We're going to make them look nicer. Okay, now we will have horizontal options for this, and you'll fill and expand. So what fill and expand actually does is it will actually, first let's give corner radius, then I'll explain what a fill and expand can do. What this fill and expand actually does is that if you have a tablet, then the UI system will actually make the button from left, make the button actually go to the left edge and all the way stretch to the right edge. Like that. That's what horizontal options equals to fill and expand does. Anyway, let's create these label text equals to total answers, label text equals to empty, label text equals to correct answers. Okay, then let's create an empty label text. That's it. Then let's create a label text, and this is wrong answers. So let's write wrong answers in it. Alright, like that. Finally, we want an empty label text again. That's it. This is for the correct and wrong answers. Now, out of this, let us actually tell some more label text to him. So first, let's create a vertical stack layout. Let's add a label text, not a text decoration. I want a label text, and I will just write in this score 16 or more. So I'm just gonna tell him score 16 or more. Okay, mister, you must score 16 or more. And then we give him another label text and another label text. That's it. In this label text, we're going to write to pass the test. So score 16 or more to pass the test, and full stop at that, so that there is no more continuation to that text. Finally, we're going to tell him that total questions rather, are 20, and just put a full stop. Okay, so let's hit the play button and let's see how this works. And this is gonna take a lot of time, I know that for sure, because Hyper-V is not enabled yet. I turned it off, but I have turned Hyper-V on for some time only, because it also actually slows down my computer a little bit in other apps. So I forgot to actually turn on Hyper-V. And remember, for actual small laptops that you have, you shouldn't have this Hyper-V running for a long time. Right, and my one is actually a good laptop. You know, it's a big laptop indeed. It does have I think a 1 terabyte space, so it's fine for Hyper-V to continue running on it. But for other laptops like Toshiba, if you have a Toshiba, maybe Lenovo also can bear that. Mac has its own Hyper-V running already, so you can't compare Mac with the Windows. Anyway, let us just wait for it. So you can see these are so many deploying. It's not yet found out the emulator. It has now it found device emulator 5554, 5554, 555, 5554. 3 5s, 555, and 14. Alright, so here it opens up and I will check. So I'm gonna click the start, I'm going to go and test, I'm gonna click yes, and if I click no, I go back. So yes, and I'm going to move to the addition test. So you can see very well that there's a plus equals to, and I can write VJD something from the keyboard, which is not right. Right now, you can see there's a spacing between them. I can also actually type in wrong things, like alphabets, which is not right. In mobile app, you don't actually want alphabets to be written. So you can actually add this helpful thing called keyboard and just set it to numeric. So now, even from a laptop, a guy can't even type alphabets inside it. And I have proof for that. I can show you right now. You will see that the keyboard for actually on the mobile, you will see that the keyboard that will pop up is going to be a number keyboard. There won't be any alphabets in it, like in WhatsApp you get that alphabet, you have numbers, you can switch to many things. Here you will only get an Let's just close this. Don't need these notifications. Anyway, let's just wait for it. Let's make our emulator bigger. Oh, come on. Okay, this is taking pretty a long time. Okay, so let's still have a wait. There you go, it found device emulator 5554 again. And there you are, it just builds onto it. So let's have a look at it and how it works. So we're going to start, go in tests, click on yes, go ahead into edition. And now I will actually start, go back into tests, yeah, edition, and now when I click on this answer, there you are, I told you. And right now I can click here. So now I'm trying to actually type alphabets on my keyboard and they are not able to be written. Right now I can type the letters. Right now I'm trying to type alphabets. That's still not allowing it through the keyboard. So this is it from the UI adding of the edition page. And in the next video we shall add logic to the edition page. So I'll see you in the next video.